Hello. So today I'm giving a talk on 6 tips you can do yourself to improve your online digital presence. This is a simple beginner's guide to get more people to your site, more people looking to your business, and just improve your online presence. 6 things you can do yourself. 6 tips. I'm Rob Holmes from Vinegar Creative, which is an advertising, branding, design and digital agency. So I thought I'd do a talk on improving your Google presence. These days your business is one of 8 gazillion searches, and about 97% of people, consumers, go to the internet to find a business and people they want to work with. So it's really important today that you are being found on the internet. And obviously the first page of Google, it's the old joke people say, where do you hide a dead body? And that's the second page of Google. So you really need to be at the top of Google for your key search terms and your business name. So here are 6 simple tips you can do yourself to give the advantage over your competitors. Tip 1 is create a Google My Business page. And this is really straightforward and really simple. Google loves Google, so not having a Google My Business page is really missing a big trick. This is a pretty easy, straightforward thing to set up, as long as you can verify your address, your business address, email account and phone number, so Google can verify you and check that you are who you say you are. And then once done, you can create a My Business page, which obviously is really search engine optimization because it's part of Google. And once you've got this page, it's like a mini website, and you can add lots of content to it. You can add images, company logo, shots of your office, team pictures, and obviously with a map how to find you. And once built, you can then add content to this. Whether it's work you've done, testimonials from people, offers. There's a great number of things you can actually do to your My Business page, and adding content regularly shows and tells Google that you're open for business and that you're producing content and doing stuff all the time. It's a great way of getting people to learn about your business. Please check out ours. If you search Vinegar Creative in Google, it comes up on the right hand side. You can see my Google My Business. Second one is backlinks. Now a lot of people talk about backlinks all the time. A backlink is basically, it's quite simply, it's just someone who links to your site. Any website links to your site is called a backlink. And this could be anything from a partner business you might work with, or a directory, or if you're part of a networking group, they may link. You may link to your website. And what Google does is it values people's websites, sees how good that value is, to see whether it's how good that thing is. So for example, if you had let's say a link from the BBC or like the Mail Online back to your website, that would be considered a really good backlink, because it's a website that Google says is got lots of good proper information. So a link back to that would be worth a lot. So I hear you say, well, how can I do this without spending that hundreds of pounds on PR and what have you, like things like that? But you can. There's a whole lot of directories, business directories, or for example, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is obviously a great website, and you can create a link from your your business page from your LinkedIn to your website. Create a profile, and that can be done on Twitter, Facebook, Yale.com, Thompson Directory, and loads of stuff. If you get in touch with me, I have the business directory that I can send you. There's a list of sort of 50 business directories that you can just set up your own profile on, and obviously with that all important backlink in the description of your business that will link to your site, and therefore give you an extra 50 backlinks completely free that you can set up yourself. Okay. 3, create an avatar. Now I know creating an avatar is something that every marketer always says, how to create an avatar, but it really is a great place to start. To really get down to the nitty and gritty of who you're trying to talk to, who's your ideal client, who's your customer, what do they do, what brands do they like, what sort of people are they, are they married, are they single, are they young, are they old, are they rich, are they poor, what car do they drive, what keeps them up at night, what problems can you help them solve? Because once you know that, you know exactly how to market to them. You've got a mental image of what that person is. I mean, I even go a little step further, and I'll create a mood board for my clients. This is the sort of person you're targeting, this is around them, this is all the stuff they like, the things they do, and then of course you can plan a marketing plan around that, so you know how to contact them. You can actually think, well, how do I market to people, how's the best way for me to sell to these people, and the best way to approach them, what platforms to use, really contact with these people and really work out how you can market them, get the best for it, and make sure you're doing the right campaigns and the right targeted in the right way, the way they want to be targeted. So it's a great way of starting. It's really important. Fourth tip even. Fourth tip is content. Content is king. Google loves content, information, top tips, step-by-step guides, blogs. It's a great way of showcasing your knowledge of a subject, and it's a great way for customers to get to know you. The more information you can feed them, you can put it on your website, your Google My Business page, your LinkedIn business pages. You know, a blog, having a blog on your website is fantastic. You know, people can come, people can learn things. You know, people learn about you. They understand that you know your subject so well that you're the right person to speak to. They don't want to go to anyone else because you know this subject better than anyone else. You know, you make sure that content is full of your keywords. You know, and also look at what your customers are searching. You know, find out if you can answer questions your customers are looking for. Your customer has a problem, and you can answer that in a blog. You know, when most people go to Google, they don't type in a business. They'll type in, how do I fix this, or how can I sort this problem out. So you want to have the answer to that question. So Google says, I know Vinegar Creative. Yeah, they've got loads of blogs, loads of useful information. We'll give this person who's struggling with this problem their website, and then of course they're on their website, reading their blog, and go, actually, God, this does sound trickier than I thought. Maybe I have a go doing it myself, but actually maybe I'll get in touch with a professional and get them to do it. So answering someone's question is perfect. You know, and take time to post content regularly. You know, it is time consuming, but it's really important if you can get in a habit of posting some content on your website, and then, you know, a week later put it on LinkedIn, put it on your social media channels, and linking back. You know, get as much mileage as possible. You know, get team members or friends to share it, and really push that content out as much as possible. The fifth tip is social media. Love it or hate it, social media is a fantastic way of promoting your website, and therefore your business. You can connect with anyone. It's really simple to go and set up a social media account, and you can target the people. Go back to the avatar and target the people in that you've said are the right people for your business, the right customers, the right clients you want, and you can follow them. You know, in some way follow you back. You can see what problems they're having, see how you can start interacting, start engaging with them. You know, and it really does make a difference. I had a client who was a food producer who really wanted to contact Jamie Oliver. You know, now to do that without social would have been impossible. But I went on, I followed him, we found him, we commented on a few things, and eventually he connected to us, and we started a communication, and that was a way much easier than, you know, there's no other way of doing it. Social media puts you in front of the right sort of people, you know, and start a two-way conversation. You know, people on social media will ask questions in real time, will have problems, they'll have things, they're, if you can help them their problems, or you can answer their questions, you know, you can be in, you know, you can really get onto the social media platforms and really help people out, and of course you can then convert those people into paying customers at a later date. And also, you don't have to be across all platforms. You know, I'm not suggesting set up every single thing, but work every single platform. There's loads and loads of different platforms out there. Find the ones that work best for you. You know, if your business is more about image, you know, maybe Instagram's for you, or if you're trying to target the under 18 market, maybe it's TikTok, or if it's business to business, it might be Twitter or LinkedIn. So, you know, don't go back to your avatar, work out the best platforms, or the platforms they're on, the platforms they like to be on, not necessarily the ones you want to be on, the ones your customers are on, and go on them and make a big shout on those platforms rather than trying to be across everything. And again, you know, if you want to find out more information, I've got a blog on social media platforms on my website, vinegarcreative.co.uk. It gives you more tips and loads of different stuff there about the best platforms for your business. Okay, sixth and final tip, don't worry, we're nearly done now, is YouTube. Now, YouTube is obviously owned by Google, so it's really, you know, it's a great platform, and I get it. I understand not everyone wants to be in front of the camera. It's not up for everyone, but you know, it's probably the hardest of the 6 tips to do. You know, it's actually producing, again, a lot of content. But YouTube's owned by Google, and it's the second biggest search engine. You know, people will search for Google first. People also search a lot on YouTube. You know, if they've got a problem or want to know how to do something, they want to speak to someone, you know, find that out. So it's really important to have a presence on YouTube. You know, it's a free platform to set up a YouTube channel on. It's completely free, and then of course you can do lots of how-to videos. You can put testimonials from clients there, and all that can obviously, all the videos you put on there can obviously be linked to your website, or you can have links from social media to that video, or you can embed those videos from YouTube onto your social media. So it's kind of about all sort of putting it all together. You know, and for a small business, you know, it's fantastic where there's a presentation, demonstrations, like I said, clients, testimonials. You know, just put stuff out there. You can do Zoom presentations like this one. You know, and it all could be filled. You know, try and, again, it's going back to what I said before. Try and answer questions that customers might be having, problems that you can fix that your customers might be having. So why am I telling all this? And how does it link back to what I do? Nowadays, your website needs to be in the middle of your digital presence. You need to create your business then everything goes back, all the links go back to your website. All the content you produce is stored on your website. You put it on your website first. The social media is used to drive people to your site, and the site is done in such a way that it feeds into Google, so when people search your name, your business, or your keywords, your site comes up first. Once you're first on Google, of course you're going to beat your competitors. So I run a digital agency called Vinegar Creative, and would love to speak to you about how we can help you drive more business to your site. I offer free website reviews and digital present reviews, so if you want to find out more, please get in touch. Email address is rob@vinegarcreative.co.uk. Would love to hear from you and take you on the steps to getting more business. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks a lot.